Yo, Bo, welcome to another episode. I guess this is the debut episode, I should say, of the weekly recap. I really don't know what else to call this series. As I did say, I do want to do a vid towards the end of each week, either on a Friday, maybe a Saturday sometimes, it just depends. But mainly it's going to have a recap of what has surfaced throughout the week on sites like Fanatics and Mitchell and Ness, for new releases for jerseys and hats. Obviously, that's where my focus is for collecting. So I figure, we'll just stick to that. And actually, today was a pretty good day to start this because Mitchell and Ness has debuted a new line of fitted MLB hats. And so I guess that's the big, new release for them this week as far as hats go. Now, many years ago, they did do fitted baseball hats for various teams. I do have a collection of those. They were very nice hats. Of course, they went with the jerseys. They were jersey hooks, combo wombo, if you will, right? So they're doing it again. And they just got, I guess the licensing rights to do baseball bats, baseball hats. In recent months, they started with, snapbacks. And if you remember a few videos ago, I shared a Phillies hat, a fitted hat that I was able to have to basically get to purchase at the store before it was officially available. So that was very cool. And again, shout out to the flagship for that. It's part of this set here. And let's take a look, right? This is very exciting. I did kind of take a peek earlier because I got an email very early in the morning about it. But let's take a look. So these are going to be fitted. All these are fitted. And we have various teams here in the collection. And right off the bat, you see there you got the Brooklyn Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Now they will have logos on either side. As you see with the Braves, you have the National League Centennial. So this hat will go with the old run Phil Niekro away Braves jersey, which I own. So of course for Combo Wombo, you could pretty much be correct in assuming that I'll be getting this hat at some point. The Brooklyn Dodgers, which is cool. I mean, they did make some, Dodgers jerseys over the years. And so that's cool. I believe with that patch on the sleeve, too. I want to say like Babe Herman or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Now we got one that I'm pretty stoked for. In fact, if I find out it's available at the store, I'm going to go right there to grab it. If not, I'll have to get it online. But this Florida Marlins, as you notice, it does have the... I'll actually go into this one so you can get a even better look. So there's the front, and they're all going to have that front panel with the team logo. It's got the various different colorways for each hat. And there's the inaugural patch on the side, which I cannot get the pinstripe collection version of at Lids because there's none available in my local Lid stores. But I definitely want this. And actually, this hat I think will go with both the home and away Gary Sheffield Marlins jerseys that I own. So there's the particulars. Good green under for the hats. Give it that vintage look, which is cool. On the other side, it's going to be like basically the team word mark. And then it's going to have like a special patch for whatever year. This one, of course, being 93, the inaugural. On the other side, of course, Mitchell and Ness on the back. And there you see the front again. Very nice, classic-looking hat. Like I said, I have the Phillies one that I got in store. Really like it. All right, so we're going back. And now we got the LA Dodgers here. And the cool thing about this one is it has the 90 patch, which is on the sleeves for the old run Darryl Strawberry jerseys that they did back in the day, which I have both of. So, yeah, that's going to happen someday for the combo. I do have a Dodgers hat with that logo. I do have a Marlins, too, with the inaugural. But I like the look of this one. And also, of course, the pinstripe collection, if I can ever get my hands on that darn thing. Now, they do have a couple other sets. So, this is the bases loaded. I forget what they called the other one, if it was bases loaded or something else. All right, home field fitted coupe. Home field fitted coupe, I guess, is what they're calling these. Coupe, of course, for Cooperstown. Now, you got the bases loaded collection. And these are kind of similar to the snapbacks that they made. So you do have another patch on the other side. In this case, you got the 50 for the Astros. We got the Angels with the California State logo on the side. You know, again, these will definitely go with some jerseys. The Giants, there you go, Bay Area Res, there you go. That's pretty cool with the 60 on the other side. The White Sox with the 95. Now, this one I think I would have rather seen just the regular black, you know, the regular black White Sox hat, like the current hat, because the 95 logo, 95th, I believe, 95th anniversary, is when they were wearing, you know, the more kind of like what they were today. So you think of like Bo Jackson, you know, basically that set of jerseys. Frank Thomas, you know, those guys. But this hat is basically kind of like a 70s look, I think. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, mixing and matching, it is what it is, right? We got another Angels. It's Anaheim Angels with the 40 on the side. There's the Phillies. You've seen this one in a previous video of mine in hand. There it is on the site. If you have interest in grabbing it, I think it's a very nice hat, personally. Sure, a lot of Phillies fans will be wearing that at the ballpark and such. You got the Diamondbacks, which is always, they're just always hitters with the inaugural. There's the Orioles. How many Oriole hats do you need? There's another one. Now, that will have the, I think it's like the, what's it, the 30th anniversary of the 83, I think. Yeah, 30th anniversary. And Slim's like, oh, I know you're going to get it. Slim, you're probably not wrong about that. I just don't know exactly when. There's a couple others that I want before I get this one, including the Marlins, and I think there's some others that still have to come up. Oops. Well, all right. Well, there's the Diamondbacks. I didn't mean to. Sometimes, you know, these laptops can be a little finicky with when you press something. There's the other Phillies hat that I did see in person. I did not pick this one up, but it has the 100th logo on the other side and the old school Phillies P on the front. At some point, I'll probably grab the hat. I just didn't get it that day, but, you know, I'll probably grab it eventually. You got another Dodgers. What anniversary is that? What logo is that on the other side? Take a look. Oh, my. What does that say? Los Angeles. I believe it's 2018. 1959 to 2018. 60, I believe that is the patch on the side of the hat. So there you go, another Dodgers in the bases loaded version. Yankees and Mariners. So the Mariners, you have the 40th. The Yankees, you'll have the that's the 100th anniversary. So there you go for those. And then we have some more of the home field fitted coupe hats. Here's the Blue Jays. There you go, all you Blue Jay fans out there. Here you go, with the 20 on the side, which is cool. Another Astros. Goodness, I always forget what that logo is. I think I have the jersey too, which is kind of silver anniversary. That's right, the 25th. So there's that. Now, this particular hat, I don't think will go with that Nolan Ryan jersey because the colors are a little different. But it is what it is. Again, you know, just trying different stuff with different colors and such. You got the Rays, the Devil Rays at the time with the inaugural on the side. California Angels with the 35th on the side. And again, the team word mark is going to be on the opposite side of the hat. All right, so you got the A's bases loaded collection with the 50. You got the Braves, another one for the for the Braves right here, it's got the All-Star logo, I believe, on the other side. So of course this will go with Hank, and very cool there. You got the Detroit Tigers. This is actually a logo you don't see too often on Tiger hats. You got the old school Tiger, and I believe that is the. I know I've seen this logo before. That is the 2000 Detroit Tigers logo, which is a pretty cool logo. And I think it works with this hat. I really do. This might be something that I get someday. Probably not right away, but it might be in the rotation. Let's go back. You got the Royals with the 50th on the side for Kansas City Royals. And we're going to keep scrolling down. Another Giants. This is the home field fitted coupe collection with the 25th on the side. So this one, I believe, would go with the Jack Clark jerseys they made years ago. St. Louis Cardinals. And that has the anniversary for the Cardinals, which I do have an Ozzie Smith jersey for, 92. The 100th anniversary for the Cardinals. And that's pretty cool because I do have the Ozzie Smith jersey. So now I do have a Cardinal hat with that logo on the side, but I like that particular Cardinal logo they used for the front. That's pretty sharp. It's like not the norm. Like you always see like the angry looking Cardinal or the bird on the bat or just the STL. So this is something a little different on the front, which is cool. Then you got the Cincinnati Reds with, I want to say that's that All-Star logo, 88 All-Star, I believe, on the side. The White Sox again with the 50th on the side. So you think of like the Carlton Fisk jersey they made years ago. That would go with it. Another Cardinals, there you go, with the bird on the bat. And that's going to have the Busch Stadium anniversary. Or is that the final season? I forget. Let's take a look. That's going to be your final season patch. Okay. Now, I do have some jerseys for this. I think I have Pujols and Edmonds. And I do believe I do have Cardinals hats with that. But, we'll see. Rockies, I think, it has their 25th on the side. The other Rockies hat, though, that's the one that got my attention earlier. I don't know why they made a green Padres hat. I just to be different. I really don't. It has the 50th on the side, but you don't think green when you think San Diego Padres. So, this is kind of an oddball, but it is what it is. I know they were like those military-like jerseys or whatnot, but I always think gold brown when I think Padres. Tampa Bay again, you got with the 20, so that's kind of your more modern-day Tampa Bay Rays hat. Keep scrolling down. You got the Sox right there with the Fenway patch. That's cool. I didn't notice this before. So that's got the 75th for Fenway. So if you got the Wade Boggs or the Roger Clemens jerseys from back in the day, I have the Boggs. So that would go with it for sure. Now see, this is Padres. When I think of Padres, this is what you think of. And this hat might have to come into the fold because it does have the 78 All-Star game. So you think of Dave Winfield and the Gaylord Perry they made years ago. You got another Yankees right here. It's got the 50th for Yankee Stadium, the original Yankee Stadium. So I know Adam asked about a hat like this before. There you go. There's a shot at one. Chicago Cubs with the 76 patch on the side. Scroll down. We got the Expos with a navy blue, which is kind of different, but okay. 25th on the side. I wish they used the royal blue like the regular, Expos color, but it is what it is. You got the Mets with the 86 patch, silver anniversary, basically the World, the World Series year jersey. So plenty of Mets jerseys have been made over the years with that on the sleeve. You think of Gary Carter, you think of Doc Gooden, you think of Darryl Strawberry, Keith Hernandez, the list, Mookie Wilson. I mean, the list goes on. Angels with the 35th. Another Marlins in kind of a Miami Vice colorway with the 10th ante patch. Take a look at that. So you got something a little different. There's been hats like this made, though, for the Marlins. So this is Mitchell Ness's creation of it. Vice colorway. All right, let me head back. Keep scrolling. Texas Rangers with the I know I have a Nolan Ryan with this on there. The Arlington Stadium patch. I believe that side patch is on the sleeve of the jersey I have, but I'd have to look at it again. You got the Expos in the regular kind of royal blue Expos colorway. That's going to have the All-Star logo from, oh goodness, 82? Was it 82? I have the Gary Carter. I have the Hawk Dawson in it. 82, yep. I do not have the Tim Rock Reigns. That's the one jersey I still wish I had from that year. We keep scrolling. Another Oakland A's with the 40th patch on this side. Pittsburgh Pirates with the old Riverfront Stadium. I think it's a final season. I want to say that's the final season patch. Yeah, from 2000 or 3 golden decades patch rather, or logo. Or Riverfront, Three Rivers Stadium. Three Rivers, that was Riverfront was Cincinnati. Three Rivers, of course, was Pittsburgh. Another Orioles with the 60 logo. You got another Pirates with the same logo with the 30th for Three Rivers. Let's see, that time I said it correct. So you Yinzers can't be too upset with me, all right? Got another Cincinnati Reds. This has the 150 on the side. Another kind of crazy-looking Diamondbacks hat there. That has the, I think that's the anniversary of the World Series. I think is that the 20? Oh, no. That's the 10th anniversary of the Diamondbacks logo. Keep scrolling. You got the Brewers with the 25th. Another Mets. Same from 86 to 25th patch. We're going to keep scrolling. Here's the Rockies. Here's the Rockies. Oh, yeah, with the inaugural? Oh, that's going to happen because I have a Rockies jersey with that patch on the sleeve. Oh, my. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be probably one of the first ones I grab. The Marlins and Rockies are probably going to be like some of the first. Detroit Tigers, that kind of looks like a Dallas Cowboys hat, so this will not be in the rotation. Tiger Stadium patch. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's Detroit Tigers colors too, but it just that big D. I couldn't do that. I no, that's too much like the Dallas D. Yeah, I know. I'm not much of an Eagles fan. Another Texas Rangers with the 40 on the side. You got the Cubbies again. I want to say that's their 100th. I think Century of Cubs at Wrigley Field. Right. Okay. So that's kind of cool. A lot of hats, man. A lot came out, right? I think these are the last two. Another Red Sox. I don't know if I like that. The tonal red, sock on there. But it has the, I think that's the World Series champs patch. And the Blue Jays with kind of the little red, white, and blue. I know that's their colors too, but it's kind of interesting how they did this one. And this has the, I think it's the, is that the, I forget what year that was. 40th anniversary. So, you know what? I don't know if I love that, though. I mean, I mean, it's different. I will say that. It's different. But I almost kind of wish it was just white and blue, you know, without the red. But let me know in the comments what you think. I understand red is part of the logo and whatnot. And, you know, obviously, Canada, they wear the red jerseys, but I don't know. We'll see. I did send that one over to Leon this morning. And that's all of them. That is the set. Overall, I like them. I think there's a lot of hitters in it. I particularly like this style, like with the multicolors going. And like I said, the Marlins in that style and the Rockies, they're probably going to be amongst the first. All right, let's take a quick look at the jerseys. I always do by new release, but this site is so bad. I mean, it just it's terrible. Things stay in the new release section for like months on end, and then of course when they have sales, they're always excluded. Even though it's been a new release for like, what, 3 months? And it's not really a new release anymore, guys. Yeah, another style jersey. Here we go. And then again, and it doesn't, like you go to new release, and look at that. The first jerseys that come up are featured. Now I understand that they're in the new release section, but I got to go here and I got to hit newest. I mean, it should be newest automatically. Like I said, man, this site is just atrocious. It's like my favorite company, and their site is terrible. And for years, it's been terrible. Terrible. So, anyhow, we got the Swingman jerseys. And, you know, these have been up for a while. The home, Jay Will, and the alt, you know, Carter. The Sean Marion I like. The throwback. I did get the Steve Nash in that a bit back. But I like that Marion. I think that, you know, that's a pretty sharp jersey. I know. If it was only an authentic, right, I get that. But still a pretty sharp-looking jersey. Here's that Mark McGwire, 1 BP, I believe. I like how the name spread out, McGwire. And he did have his name like that, too, for these during that time. Yeah, it's a BP. And you have more swings. Jake Kidd. You got the Stojakovic, which is cool. That old school Kings jersey. I think they did Bibby, too. Stephon Marbury, Nets, swing. You got the Marbury Knicks throwback in the swing. There's Bibby in the throwback Kings. The Shaq shoot-around jacket for the Lakers. There's the Nash I have in the Suns throwback. Another Shaq in the Heat. Again, I'm just looking at the new stuff, and it's been new for a while. Swingman Devin Booker All-Star 16-17 jersey. I think they made the authentic of that a bit back. LSU Shaq swing. They made the authentic, I believe. Oh, here we go. So this is probably going to be the next jersey I get from Mitchell & Ness. And even if it's a swingman, it is what it is. The Memphis, the Sounds, Vince Carter. I wanted to get this when he wore this back in the day. And it would have been a swingman then, too. And I slow rolled it. I never got it. And then, of course, they were gone, and they're super scarce. So Mitchell & Ness made this in swingman form. But look at that, man. That's a freaking hot jersey, man. Carter 15 with that funky, the funky, I'm blanking on the damn word. Font for the letters and numbers. 2015-16 Vince Carter. Oh my. Yeah, that jersey's definitely going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. I, too, wish it was in authentic form, but I just... Beggars can't be choosers, man. If you want a jersey, you want a jersey, and I want this. So, the Hardwood Classics, Memphis Sounds, Vince Carter. I do have the Jones authentic from back in the day, the ABA jersey they made, the Sounds, and that's a home jersey. So, all right. Then you got the Jermaine O'Neal throwback Pacers. I just don't think the player matters. These jerseys are always nice. I got the Reggie Miller rookie, and of course I got the home one, thanks to True Custom on IG. A Luke Longley Bulls jersey. Yeah. All due respect to the Aussies, man, but I mean, Luke Longley, okay. Joe Thomas, the Legacy jersey, going to be in the Hall of Fame, I believe, this year. Then you got some more swings for D. Wade and Bosch. Kyrie Irving. Then, what are they calling these? The Big Face 7.0. I mean, man, if you wear these and you like them, I mean, more power to you. This just is not, it's not hitting. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here are my guys. The Legacy Randall Cunningham throwback. You need the authentic in that. You really do. Same of these. I wish they made them in authentic, but it is what it is. You got the Eric Allen, Cunningham, and Allen. The Kelly Greens, man, I still can't wait till this season. The Eagles going to be donning them. I guess if you're into the Marcus Ware, there you go. Ronnie, all right, we're going to move on from those two. Okay, this is just you got Cowboys and you got bad memory, so that's not good. You got Ickey Woods. Oh man, I wish they made that an authentic. I mean, they made many years ago. They made the road black version, or the home black. Such a nice jersey with the heat press numbers and name. Oh, and the Bengal stripes. And here we are many years later, and they finally make the white version, and it's a Legacy. So, there you go. Keyshawn Johnson. Ickey Woods again there. You see the back of those two. D. Wade Marquette. This one's pretty cool. I like the Steve McNair. And I know I complained about the Ickey Woods, but this is actually kind of accurate because the Oilers, who became the Titans, did wear stitched on, many numbers at that time. But it isn't the authentic. Maybe it's still one I grab someday. We'll see. I just love those old Oilers jerseys. So, and I have the authentic, Love You Blue, Oilers McNair, when Mitchell Ness made it years ago, with the nice patch on there and everything. I think it was from the inaugural. If the first season in Tennessee. Detlef Schrempf. You have Steven Adams. Thunder. I never was a fan of these jerseys. Just, they never hit for whatever reason. Seth Joyner, which they made an authentic of many years ago, which I own. That crazy-looking Steve Nash. CJ2K. Chris Johnson Legacy jersey. Nikola Jokic, of course, the won his first title. His All-Star swingman from 16-17. Iverson. Nats. Now I heard they made a mistake with the authentic. The material wasn't right or something. Something was off about the authentic, so I never did pick it up. This one, I know it's the swingman, but they still didn't put the Nationals logo on there. And if they would have done that, I probably would have grabbed this, because this one may have been a little more accurate material-wise than the authentic, or maybe not. But either way, if they would have put the Nationals logo, which is on that jersey, on the swing, I probably would have grabbed it. But I don't know. Maybe they just don't show it here. I know, what was it, like a year or whatever ago, when they put out the authentic Eddie George Ohio State, there was a patch on it that they didn't show on the site. So maybe it's on there. I'd have to see it at the store. You got the the Chris Webber jersey, Michigan jersey, which will always be remembered for that timeout. More of these crazy things. You got, looks like, Ray Allen, Mike Vick, Legacy, Throwback Eagles. You have a Steven Jackson Pacers. I have no idea why in the world they made this. This guy, Andrew Gaze. So I did some like research. I'm like, who is this guy? I didn't remember him, but he was apparently a really good player in Australia. And he came over to the States to play in the NBA, but the Spurs weren't even his first team, and he hardly played that year for the Spurs. He was basically on the bench. So I'm like, well, why did they just make I forgot what team he was on, like Cleveland or something. Whatever team he came into the league with and was a part of, it wasn't the Spurs. There was another team he played for before. And if you want to make his jersey, that's cool. And I get it. That's the year the Spurs won the championship. But he was on, like, he hardly, even in the little thing I read about him, he hardly played that year, you know? He had more playing time in the first team he played for. So it's like, if you're going to make his jersey, why not make the other team that he first came in the NBA with and had a little more playing time? But again, maybe because it's Spurs, it's a championship year. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But it is what it is. He didn't play long in the NBA. Maybe this was even his only season with the Spurs, but I forget. Clyde Simmons, I'm probably going to grab this even though it's a legacy because I don't have a Clyde Simmons and I've always wanted a Clyde Simmons. So that's probably going to happen. Then you have a Charles Woodson. And then you got these. Now, these are actually kind of cool. And I don't know if I'm going to really... The only one, if I get any, will be the B-Doc, because these are the kind of jerseys that they made in replica form back in the 90s, you know, back in the day. Starter made them, and they had, like, the inverted black jerseys with, like, the inverted colors for the teams, depending on what team it was. And I remember the Eagles jersey like that. And I never did get one back in the day. So, like I said, if I can ever get one, like, cheap, I'm not going to pay $160 for this. But if I can ever catch a deal, catch it on clearance, something, I would probably get that B-Doc, you know, because like I said, I remember them back in the day. I think I even had like a Jerry Rice back in the day, 49ers. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like the black and the you know, the midnight green goes well on there. And of course, years later they would, you know, wear black jerseys as an alternate. But that one's actually pretty sharp out of the whole set. And I know I'm an Eagles fan, but that's a pretty sharp-looking one from his rookie year that they did. Favre, that's not the greatest. You got these guys and the Authentics. I saw this in the store. This is a nice jersey. It looks much better in person. The Nuggets, Hardwood Classic jerseys, 06-07, Iverson. And it has the logo on the back, too, and Anthony. And of the two, I would get Anthony. Because he's more of a Nugget. So, let's keep moving. See, these are kind of cool. See, I had one like this. It wasn't this same one. But I had something similar to this when I was younger. And the Randy Moss one pops, too. That's pretty cool. But I think of all of them, I would just grab the B-Dog. You got a Giannis Authentic, which of course they made the away version as well some time ago. I know Big Slim he wore it to the Hall of Fame a couple weekends ago. That Eric Dickerson doesn't. You know what? If they would have put like a blue around the yellow, I think it would have looked. Or if they did like, I don't know, maybe blue letters with yellow outline. Something just that blue. It looks like a Steelers jersey, you know? Seahawks. I would have done blue letters with a green outline. Or just blue. But, you know, it is what it is. Tomlinson, yeah. Yeah, actually, the Tomlinson kind of works because the Chargers did have yellow numbers at one point back in the day on their royal blue jerseys. So that one actually works pretty decently if you think about the history of the Charger jerseys. Then you have some more. You got the Legacy Nitschke. You got the Authentic 96 Favre. The Mavericks jerk, which apparently they got the, according to Nostalgia Boy, they got the material wrong. It's supposed to be more shiny material. Elway again in the black jersey. USA Jordan 84. You got a Shannon Sharp again, the black. Kareem UCLA Swingman, and the T-Mac with the stars, the home jersey. That's pretty cool. And see, they got the shiny material on that one correct. Keep scrolling. There's the other Giannis. Oh, that's the swing. And then the Nash Authentic, Junior Seau. See, there it is with the blue. That looks kind of cool. All right, I'm not a fan of these. you can have that one. What are they called? The cracked cement swingman. I guess they're to go with like sneakers or whatever, but nah, that doesn't work for me. No, they can have those. Authentic 88 batting practice zip jersey for the Yankees. They brought back the Jerome Bettis Super Bowl. You have a crazy looking Minute Bowl bullets. There's the finals, which I still want to get one of these. I don't know if it'll be Allen or D Wade, but I do want to get one. Obviously, they haven't made LeBron yet. You got the Iverson Legacy, the Bowl. You have a KD Rookie Legacy, or Swingman. I'm sorry, Swingman. There's Rez's buddy Pip. You got Rodman for the Bulls, another Rodman. And, yeah, I mean, I think we're getting towards the end here. Pretty much, yeah. Jordy Nelson, that's a new one. Packers, Legacy jersey. I got one more page. I don't think there's much more, though. Darrelle Revis, Legacy. You got the Dick Butkus Authentic, 1966. The Bettis they reissued. They made that one some years ago. That's a 96. Sacramento Kings. Swingman. I don't remember them wearing this. But it might just be one of those, like, different jersey. 2000, 2001. I'd have to do some research. But I don't believe they wore a gray jersey or silver. And it doesn't say it's like another set, like another kind of... I'd have to look, I mean, maybe they wore for like a game or two. I just forget. But it looks cool. I mean, even if it's not one they actually wore, it does look kind of cool. But I'll have to do some research into that one. I'm kind of interested to know. Because if they did wear it, I mean, I'm a big, Jay Will fan, so I would definitely grab it, even though it's a swing. You got the Bucks... Sigma, and then the Tim Hardaway, which actually, even though this is a Legacy jersey, this is still better than what the Hall of Fame had for Tim Hardaway jersey. That fake thing that they had. All right, so we're done with Mitchell and Ness now. Let's move on to Fanatics. All right. So what I usually do with Fanatics is I'll come onto the main page, and I'll just start hitting men, typing in the search men. And where it says jerseys, you click there. That's what I usually do. And then I have to come down here. And I have to go from top sellers to newest. I didn't search today yet, but I did look at the stuff throughout the week besides today. So we're going to go through this together. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Ben's, what is this? Come on, man. Why is Ben Simmons Sixers jersey there? What is going on here? Good Lord. So, we got Ben Simmons Sixers jersey somehow still on the site. And it's a new item. But it's been there for a while, so it is what it is. I'm sure Throwback King got a good laugh out of that one. We got some Barcelona jerseys. Got a lot. So this time of year, you're going to see a lot of soccer jerseys. You know, alumni for Cal, Alex Morgan. I'm not a huge soccer guy. The Union, the Philadelphia Union. I would say if I had a Premier League team, it's Tottenham. But I just, I appreciate it. I know it's a tough sport. I get it. The fans are crazy. I appreciate the passion. I just can't. It's hard, man. It's hard for me to fall into it head over heels. But it is what it is. So these are the women players, which is kind of cool. These are actually kind of, neat. You got the Julie Ertz, Santa Clara jersey, of course, the wife of good old Zach Ertz, Super Bowl 52 champion. Casey Kruger. Now, of course, the Women's World Cup gets underway later, I think, in the summer. So that's kind of cool. So if you want any of their college jerseys, yeah, there you go. There's a shot. There's a John Wall Rockets jersey for whatever reason up there. You have a customizable Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the Nike Vapor Elite. I only have one Vapor Elite, and it's Jalen Hurts. Got that last year. I'm sorry, earlier this year, just before the Super Bowl. So here are the World Cup jerseys, I believe. Yeah, I think. I'm just kind of taking a guess. Virginia customizable jersey. What in the world? Peanuts Freeze Max Home of the free baseball jersey. Okay, if you're into that, there you go. Crystal Dunn. More, I think these are World Cup jerseys. Again, I'm sorry if I'm misspeaking. Rez, there you go. McCaffrey, you got Bradley Beal. If you want his son's jersey right away, there it is. We just saw that one. Mitchell Ness's site. King Leo, there you go. There's your Jets, Jets. Sauce Gardner, again, Bradley Beal, the home jersey. There's, Julie Ertz. So that's the, excuse me. Oh, my. A little indigestion from lunch. That's the authentic World Cup jersey. Virginia customizable, Thibodeau, Giants. They'll lose to the Eagles again this year. And then keep it moving. WNBA All-Star jerseys. You can customizable, which is cool. So you can pick an All-Star. Tua jersey. The Mariners blank with the All-Star patch. If you want to get that custom, that would be cool. Goalkeeper jersey. You got all these. I saw these earlier in the week. This is this is interesting. The return of the creamsicles. Here we go. And if I did get one this year, it would probably be Mike Evans, I would say. Just something about that 13 looks pretty cool in the creamsicle. Or maybe a Levante David. I would either get Evans or David. I won't get the Brady because as cool as it is, he didn't play in it. So it makes no sense. It's like why? It's like a tease. Tom, you retired 1 year too soon. You should have stayed just to wear the creamsicle. It was important, but no. It's on Winfield Jr., Godwin, Barber, Vita Vea, Derek Brooks, who did wear that jersey his rookie year. Mitchell Ness made the legacy of it. White, Vea again. So some of them are like throwback Vapor, Fuse, which people don't like the FUS, the Fuse jerseys. But I don't own one. I couldn't tell you. Baker Mayfield. If you want to get his creamsicle, there it is. Or Kyle Trask. There's your chance. Rashad White. Devin White. You have a Stanford, customizable. Shaq Barrett creamsicle. You have a customizable Panthers. DeMar DeRozan Bulls. Georgia, basically, so Eagle fans, if we want to get one of the players who's now an Eagle, we could get their Georgia jersey too. I mean, it's Georgia North up here anyhow. So that the University of Texas too, Virginia Tech. You got a bunch of different college teams there. Luke Kuechly, his Panther jersey's there. Thielen, Kenta Maeda, Twins. That's a pretty cool looking one. Different, customizable stuff. A bunch of Panther jerseys starting to pop up. So basically, this is the stuff that came up this week, So you got a lot of different customizable college jerseys. College football season's right around the corner. Before you know it, it will be here. Go Gators. Right there. Different stuff. There's Mark M's Hurricanes. And then you got some more Panther jerseys. Yes, the Kelly Green Eagles still haven't hit. I saw those creamsicles I got. I'm like, ooh, that means the Kelly Greens are coming soon. And no, we're still waiting. The throwback Seahawks ones haven't come out either. Because they're going to wear those like 80s into the 90s jerseys. Bunch of customizable stuff. Another Julie Ertz jersey. Yeah, just a bunch of Panthers. I have a friend who's a Panthers fan. So if he watches this, shout out to you. There's your Panthers, who have lots of variety on Fanatics. Michigan State, customizable. The Panthers keep going and going. And there's some more collegiate customizable jerseys, which is cool. I mean, if you want like a current player, I don't know if you can do throwback, what have you, but you have the opportunity, to do that more so than ever with these customizable jerseys. Some other stuff. Tyrone Wheatley, Marcel Aitman. More Panthers. And more Panthers. And more Panthers. It's like the whole roster. My goodness. That's a pretty cool Maryland jersey. That's pretty cool. Maryland always does a nice job with like their alternate jerseys. At Louisville. Got some more 49ers. McCaffrey jerseys. And there's the National League jerseys, which I thought were kind of cool. I kind of dug the All-Star jerseys this year. Of course, the National League won. Phillies manager and closer helped the National League win their first All-Star game since 2012. And, of course, a good showing as well by Nick Castellanos. Got a hit, got a walk, stole a base, scored a run. Phillies were really involved in that win. How about that? That's all it took. We just needed a Phillies manager to be managing the National League team. And a Phillies closer to close it out, although I made it interesting. But, that's okay. We got the win. And at the end of the day, it's a win. It doesn't matter how you get it, how it ends. He ended it on a strikeout. And that was it. I think now we're kind of digging into... I think they actually did away with this jersey. I think. I don't like the current Falcons set. I think they need to just wear throwbacks from the Dion days. Some more baseball. I mean, if you want a Nike Mickey Mantle jersey and pay $326 for it, there you go. I don't know why you would want that, but if you did, it's on Fanatics. This guy is a hell of a hitter, man. I knew when they got him, I said crap, because I knew he's a good hitter from the Twins, Luis Ariz, and I said, damn, I wish the Marlins didn't get him. And of course, he hits for the cycle against the Phillies earlier in the year. He is a heck of a hitter, man. It sucks that we have to deal with him over how many years. Oh, look, you can get a Thurman Munson Nike jersey or a Dave Winfield Yankees Nike jersey, too. Huh? There you go. That's what everyone needs. Or a Wade Boggs. You can get a Fergie Jenkins or an Ernie Banks. Let's play 2. Look at the Nike jerseys with the diaper. Lou Gehrig. Slim, here's one you don't have for Babe Ruth. You can get his Nike jersey. Or Phil Rizzuto. Oh, my goodness. Catfish Hunter. Yogi Berra. You take your pick. So there's the Julio Rodriguez All-Star jersey. Yeah, now we're kind of going into things from the previous week, so we're gonna go to hats now. We're gonna go to hats. So I'm just gonna back out of jerseys, and it should come up right away. There it is, men's hats. So I hope you're all enjoying this series so far. And trying to show the new stuff that's hit this past week, jerseys and hat-wise, from Mitchell & Ness and from Fanatics, which, of course, Lids is under, all these different entities is under. All right, let's see what I think of the hats for this week. I did not look at hats this week. I looked at just jerseys up until today. So, and of course, the freaking Ben Simmons one had to come right up in the front. All right, so let's go through these. Okay. Bucket hats, I guess, for the training camp. You got some other different kind of football team hats. A lot of mesh back. Of course, you're going to see a lot of that over the summer. Trucker-style hats. Liverpool hat. You're going to see a lot of bucket hats and mesh backs for the summer. Here's some more baseball with classic logos. Looks like the A's, the Diamondbacks. Keep scrolling down. There's a new, I guess, what are they calling this? Just a light blue Marlins. Nothing jumping out of the page just yet. Okay, we're going to... Cowboys right there. Got the Braves, got the Cardinals. We're going to keep moving from there. All right, we're really into the Cowboys section right now. We're going to keep going. We got the throwback Mariners. We got a Warriors. There you go, Rez. They're in the Bay Area. There you go, the classic Warriors. It's a Mitchell & Ness, I believe, yeah. There's the retake speckle brim. I've seen some of these at Burlington and such in recent time. Some more stuff there. Yeah, I already don't like Cowboy stuff. That really doesn't help. Those right there. Okay. We have the old logo, the old school Cowboys logo. So, something different at least. 49ers. Like I said, there's really nothing jumping off the page right now. Yeah. More of this, a mesh back. Yeah. We got the Rangers, the old school Rangers with the mesh back, the trucker style. More Cowboys, of course. We have Angels. I'm trying to get away from the damn Cowboy jersey. Okay, we got the Chiefs. That's helping. We got a lavender Braves hat fitted. All right with the Cowboys already, okay? We got Brooklyn, we get, the old logo, but all right. No, or now we got visors. Yeah. So we got visors. Of course, they're going to be big this time of year too. All right, finally a team other than Dallas. We got the Dolphins and like the silhouette hats for. There really just isn't a lot of winners here. Got the Jaguars, Meshback, Raiders. And we're going to keep going. See what's on page 2 of the stuff that came out this week. All right, so more. Now we have like a tropical look for the NFL. just, like the summertime hats are just, a lot of white, just, yeah, some throwback Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, look at that. They have the established 2020. The Chargers. Yeah, I guess, what do they even call it? The newer Aqua Pop is a new thing now for the NFL. I did notice there's a few of these like sets coming out for the NFL now for the fitteds. Different, collections. Throwback Patriot, Texas Rangers. You got the Jets, the Tropical. I actually think Dewey would probably wear that hat. That's the thing, right? Shout out to Dewey. Oh, God, another cowboy hat. That's what we need. We have more. I mean, we finally have an Eagles hat, and it's the Tropical, Miami Vice looking, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, just a bunch of mesh backs and white hats, and there's another Aqua Pop for the Raiders. Okay, so okay. We keep moving. It's nothing is popping, guys. It's guys and gals out there watching this. I'm sorry for the unenthusiasm, but I'm gonna give it to you 100% every time, right? If I'm just not feeling it, Villanova hat there. Yeah, these are really doing nothing. These aren't moving the needle. I guess that Tropical, I guess I can call it more of a. Keep looking. Magnum PI. More so than Hawaii 5-0. Or Miami Vice, rather. More of those. The visors. Lavender Padres. A light blue Padres. Yeah, there just isn't anything jumping off the board for these. I think I picked a bad week to start this, at least for hats on Fanatics. This has been very disappointing so far. But again, I'm going to show it every week, whether it's good or bad. The throwback Buffalo, Bills logo, more lavender stuff. There's a throwback Eagles, which is always nice. The regular Eagles with the mesh. You got the Phillies with the 08 World Series in light blue. Jake, there's your Vikings. More lavender hats. It's kind of weird because like that colorway you would think more of like Easter time and spring, and they're coming out now, which is a little late there, whoever designed these. Like, that's more of a spring look, But it's like you can call them like the Easter pack or the Easter egg pack or something. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of it. Yeah, this is... Yeah. Oh boy. There's the Aqua Pop for the Eagles. Yeah, that's not coming home. That's... Hey, if you like it, again, I'm not hating on you. It's just, it's not my thing. None of these so far have really jumped off the table for me as anything that I would pick up, but people might. And, obviously they sell, right? The college hats are kind of cool looking. Slim, there's the Ravens for you. Adam, Mac, yeah, if you want a Aqua Pop Patriots hat, there you go with Pat Patriot. It looks like their first Super Bowl championship logo, right? They're both like shaking their head. No, we're good. I don't blame you guys. Uh, Houston Oilers. You got a Pokemon hat. The U.S. Women's Open. More of those. More of those. Jumpman. There's an Eagles. What do they call it? Dark Tropic hitch. Magnum? No. More More tropical stuff. I don't even know what I did. Something got hit. Not that it matters. This is a bunch of garbage. It's not getting any better, guys and gals. It just is not. I'm up to page 5 now, and I haven't really been impressed by much of this. Not to mention a lot of it's been frickin' cowboy hats. Really? Fallout Boy? No Deftones. Once in a while. Just AC Milan. That's actually I like that logo. That's kind of cool. It's Cowboys week, I guess. I have no idea. We have a Mandalorian hat, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Yep. This is a Naruto hat. Yeah. Okay. Hey, cookies now. Okay, we got a Black Panther hat. Denver Nuggets. Almost gone. Cookies. Open. More tropical football. I don't know about you, but when I think of football, I think of the tropics. Every time. Twins. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this... Okay, so this is pretty... I remember the Texas hat, and who can forget that? Naruto hat right there. So I'm going to say that this is where I'm going to come to a close. This has gone on over an hour. And again, this is a recap of everything that's come out, jerseys and hat wise, for Mitchell and Ness, Fanatics, and I'm going to stick with those two. I think mainly because those are pretty much the main places that I look. I mean, there's a lot of other sites. Okay, why is that not going? Okay, there's a lot of other sites that I check. A lot of other like hat sites. Some other sites for jerseys, but for this purpose, for the purpose of this weekly series, I'm going to stick with Mitchell and Ness and Fanatics. Hope you all enjoyed this little trip with me. I think it came out okay. I hope. I know I was doing like camera filming the screen of my laptop here. It's actually my work laptop, but I hope that the images came out okay. Like I said, I think that what I'm most excited about in all of this in totality was the MLB hats by the new fitted line of MLB hats by Mitchell and Ness, and I can't wait to grab a few more of those. Like I said, the Marlins, the Rockies, those right off the bat are just two I really want to get. There's others in that set, but we're gonna see what happens when it happens. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this. Kind of my reactions to some new stuff this week. Not very impressed by Fanatics' hats. At least I didn't see a lot of winners. If there was stuff that stood out to all of you, more power to you. I'm not hating. I'm giving my impression on it, right? My opinion. So that's going to do it for me. But thanks for watching as always, and what do you always got to do, right? You got to leave the thumbs up. Let's leave those thumbs up. Let's make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you're alerted to all future content from yours truly, including this series. I'm going to have more of the In the Life. Next week in earnest, I'm going to start my Ross and Burlington vlogs. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have fun on this channel. That's what it's all about. It's a bare bone channel, but we have a lot of fun. And I try to, I always keep it 100% with all of you, right? So thank you for all of the continued support to the channel. And, of course, the Season of the Fan Series will be coming out in another month or so for the Eagles, right? So that's exciting. Anyhow, I will see you all in the next one. You all take care, and happy hunting out there, everyone. All right.